Hello, fam. Welcome to Bravo and Blaze. I'm your host, Jenny Blaze, and tonight we're doing a spicy bonus live stream, the Itty Bitty Diddy update. We're now 3 weeks into the legal fallout around Diddy, and I've been documenting everything in my Instagram story highlights. So tonight we're going to walk through it together. As always, everything we discuss here is based on publicly available information and personal commentary. I'm not here to play lawyer. Nothing I say is Bible. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I often say things that are incorrect, so just putting that out there. But yeah, we're here to react to this trial with our friends. We're like family. If you're watching live, say hey in the chat. Don't forget to like this stream, subscribe to the channel, and follow at Bravo and Blaze on all social media platforms so you never miss a drop. Okay, let's pull up my Instagram. So if you go to Bravo and Blaze on Instagram, we're on our sixth story highlight. Oops, here we go. We're on our 6th story highlight for Diddy related content. And the first, I'm going to start on like the tail end of the 5th one. But everything that led up to that point was after, I think everything that led up to that point was everything I saw on social media after, or like right before he was about to get arrested. And I was like spiraling. That's why I have so much content. Renee is, Renee is here. Hello. I've never done a live stream on a Saturday night, so we may not get anyone. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's start with 4 weeks ago. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see the visuals. So TMZ reported 4 weeks ago, Diddy rejected plea deal. Lawyers call him a swinger, not a criminal. That was wild. Oh, hi, Zypai? Is that how you say that? This was already crazy before we even started the trial. And for some reason, I was like, are they really going to start on Cinco de Mayo? That was like a big deal for me. I was like, no way. Diddy's trial is starting on Cinco de Mayo, the same day as the Met Gala, where all these celebrities who allegedly may have been involved in these parties, they attend the Met Gala. And LeBron James, who may allegedly be involved with some Diddy stuff, which you can go scroll through all the story highlights, Diddy 1 through 5. There's some LeBron stuff. And he was one of the co-chair of the Met Gala this year. Excuse me, with obviously Anna Wintour and Pharrell Williams, and LeBron didn't show up. What's that all about? They said he's injured. I don't know. I saw him on a banana boat yesterday on social media. I don't know when that picture was taken, but something feels suspicious. Okay, let's go. There's a lot, so I'm going to keep going. 3 weeks ago, TMZ posted, Diddy allowed to wear nice clothes at trial. No more prison duds. I mean, I didn't really care that much. I was mostly wondering, this is before they started. I'm like, is this open? Like, can I go? Should I try to go one of these days? It's in New York City. I was just there this past week on Tuesday. All right, whoopsies. I skipped one. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, we have this from Us Weekly. Diddy's lawyers plan to accuse Cassie of domestic violence during trial. Oh, hell no! When I saw that, I almost lost my mind. Like, this is not what we're going to do. We are not. And I think they tried. We'll get there, but I think they tried a little bit, but I don't think it worked. so awful. Maddie said, I heard his mom is mean mugging Cassie's ex. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. I don't even get me started on that. I'm telling you, go back into these story highlights. Maybe we'll go through from the beginning one day. But there are videos of him with his mother in a taboo kind of way. I'll just say that. Wait, what? Renee Glover said his mother is in the hospital now? I did not know that. Oh my God. Oops. Okay. This poor girl. Ugh. Okay. Also, 2 weeks ago, Al B. Sure, I saw this on Hollywood Unlocked. Al B. Sure accuses Diddy of causing his coma due to multi-organ failure and offers to testify against Diddy in federal trial. I think he's also seen. One second. I think in this post, I think there's video of Al B. Sure talking. Yeah. Oh, my. Al B. Sure. Okay. How do I get back? Okay. Dang it, now it messed up all the stories. We gotta go scroll through all these again. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on. So I just wish Albie Sure presented himself a little bit differently in that interview because he definitely seems like he's promoting his book, which is fine, but there's obviously incentive involved. So, okay, this is from Hollywood Life. Diddy trial faces setback as prosecutors lose contact with key witness. I think I saw something follow up on this later on that they found one of the witnesses and she just does not want to testify. She's like backing out. I don't know if that's still the case, like if there's still a witness that's missing or anything, but they're scaring us for sure. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my gosh. So E News, excuse me, E News posted Will Smith speaks on Sean Diddy Combs' federal trial for racketeering and sex trafficking allegations. He says, I ain't been nowhere near that man, ain't did none of that stupid shit. And I had to go slowly because I'm like counting the negatives. Ain't, nowhere, ain't, none. So I think he's confessing here. Like that's what it seems like. The double negatives, he's not doing himself any favors. I wish he had, like, I feel like he fumbled. Maybe he knew, you know what? I'm just going to say something. Next time someone asks me, I'm just going to deny it. But then instead of like just saying no, he said like, no, 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 which negates everything. So here we are. This feels like a confession to me, but I don't know. Okay. Diddy trial jury seated 12 jurors, 6 alternates ready for opening statements. Oh my God. I actually like was blown away that this was on time and that we got through the jury selection so quickly. Oops. Okay. Prosecutors claim this is from TMZ. Prosecutors claim that Diddy made an escort do what to Cassie? Disturbing allegations presented in court. I don't even really want to say it because it's too gross. It's gonna make me sad. And I don't want to cry. But luckily for us, we have the ultimate troll on our side to entertain us, and that is Mr. 50 Cent. He's been posting. He is keeping up to speed on all the news, on all the updates, and he is posting about it. And I have to give it to him. He is a really great troll. He knows how to troll very well. So let's see what else. TMZ, Diddy reading Bible in courtroom during his federal trial in NYC. I roll. By the way, I heard something after I posted all these story highlights at this time. I heard, and you'll see I stopped posting from TMZ, but I heard that they may be compromised, that they have some kind of association with Diddy and they have bias. So they're not like really reporting accurately, allegedly. I don't know. This is just what I'm hearing. And I just scroll through my feed. So when I saw that, I was like, wait, now I don't know if I should be paying attention to TMZ. So, like I said, take everything with a grain of salt. I'm just going through. This is what Instagram feeds me. I'm going through what literally the algorithm is showing me, and I'm sharing with you guys. Okay. Oh my God. TMZ also reported Diddy complained about lack of baby oil for sex. Male dancer testifies. Also, was he a male dancer? Why are they calling him a male dancer? Wasn't it an escort? A male escort, which we see the pictures of, all of them, that was very jarring, and we'll get to that. Diddy is a nightmare. True nightmare. Okay, so Variety posted Diddy trial male escort gives graphic testimony about sexual encounters with Sean Combs and Cassie. Says he witnessed beatings. So bad, so awful. I don't know if this is the escort who said like he had like erectile dysfunction because he couldn't perform because he was so disturbed by what he was witnessing. Oh my God, this picture. By the way, whoever's doing the sketching of Diddy is kind of cracking me up. And I don't know if they're like intentionally like trying to give him this look, but it's funny to me. Anyways, people reported and posted, man says he was paid thousands to have sex with Cassie as Diddy watched until something turned him off. That's what I read about him having erectile dysfunction. Oh, Renee said, no, a dancer. He came for a birthday party and got there. It was just Cassie and Diddy naked in socks with a ninja mask on. What? What? Also, we get to, I don't know if I reposted this part. I saw that Diddy is also wearing like, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like a niqab that Muslim women wear where like there's only a slit for the eyes. What? It gets worse. Okay. We're not even at the most disturbing parts. Okay. Hollywood Unlocked. Male dancer testifies a Diddy directed role play between him and Cassie, pretending they just met at an airport while complaining about lack of baby oil during sex. Yikes. Okay, let's go. Oh, and let's not forget, this is all going on with his teenage daughters. in the courtroom. They are listening to all of this testimony. And the Neighborhood Talk posted, heartbreaking. Diddy's daughters left the courtroom as a male stripper detailed having sex with Cassie as Diddy masturbated. I'm sorry, this is a graphic one. Maybe I should have put a warning. I think everyone knows that this is like insane, right? Why I feel like this demonstrates how demonic he is. Because why would you subject your children to listen to that? And I think he wanted them to be there, like, look at me, I'm innocent and I have my whole family backing me, knowing that they're going to hear all this, but not caring because his ego is so delusional that he's like, no, this is a good thing. Like, dude. Very sad. Flo Daddy Flo does recaps on Diddy every day, and sorry about that. Yeah. So I don't know if it's that same night where we've all seen the video of Diddy by the elevators in the hotel beating the crap out of Cassie. And I'm not sure if it's that night that the security guard was bribed, but I believe he said no. But then the next day, like when he went back to work, all the tapes were gone. That disgusts me that somebody would take money to cover something like that up. That's just so gross. ABC 7 LA posted LAPD officer testifies in Diddy trial about responding to attack on Cassie Ventura. I don't know if I read through all of that. And then Cassie, don't forget, Cassie is ready. Wait, no sound? Can you guys hear me? Renee is saying no sound, but I'm not sure why. Okay. On the really? Is anyone else in the chat able to hear? I need somebody to say something. Renee, why can't you hear me? Can you hear me? Or you just can't hear my window, my Instagram story? Which one is it? Should I continue? I don't know. What shall I do? Renee, hit me up. What's going on? All right, well, I guess I will just continue. I don't see any issues. Let me see. Settings, audio. Yeah, it says it's fine. Not sure. Okay. So the Shade Room posted, Cassie takes witness stand to testify in Diddy's sex trafficking trial. Cassie testified that Combs would mash her head, drag her, kick her, and stomp her in the head when she was down. Yeah, we've seen that. Oh, hear no video. Yeah, there's no video. I can hear you, no video. Oh, yeah, the video sound is off. Sorry if that was confusing. Yeah, don't forget that Cassie is like about to give birth. Poor girl. I can't imagine having to deal with this. Vulture posted Cassie has taken the stand. She testified about her ex Sean Diddy Combs' freak-offs and patterns of abuse during their relationship. And you can go check out all the details at these different sources that I've been mentioning. I don't want to read all of them because it's too much. It's a lot. The Shade Room posted, Cassie continues answering questions about Diddy on the stand. Just before the break, Cassie testified that the longest freak-off she participated in with Diddy lasted 4 days. The freak-offs became a job, she said, adding that other encounters sometimes went on for 36 to 48 hours. I don't want to do anything for that long, except like sleep. That's about it. Or like lay down. She testified the marathon sessions often led her needing time to recover from dehydration, fatigue, and drug use. He's a monster. Us Weekly posted, Cassie was sexually inexperienced before dating Diddy, says he gave her ecstasy first time they had sex. And when he met her, she was only, I believe, 1 year older than his twin daughters are right now. Extra TV posted, Cassie Ventura sobs in court over Diddy freak-offs, felt disgusted and humiliated. Yeah, this is vile. The Neighborhood Talk posted, Cassie continues her testimony, claims she had to do freak-offs on her period and both male escorts and Diddy urinated on her multiple times. It was obvious I didn't want to be on the ground being urinated on by 2 men. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to read the actual transcript, but you can see it on the screen. On People, they posted, Cassie says, Diddy asked her to get an inflatable pool filled with baby oil. This dude, I don't think I posted this, but I also read like it was a known thing that the rooms that he would use would be covered in oil and like candle wax or something. Ugh. The hell? How can this be hidden for so long? It's so disturbing. It's very disturbing. Okay, we're done with Diddy 5. We're moving to Diddy 6. I love Blake Jordan. Yes. I love him. By the way, him and Justin Sylvester, someone else that I love dearly, they just teamed up and they have a podcast out now. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's move on. The Neighborhood Talk. Oh my God, this is bad. Okay, I'm gonna get sick. Cassie claims after male escort finished on her, she would rub it on Diddy's nipples. Why? Why? Oh. Thank God for 50 Cent. He said, he posted, down on your luck, not feeling good today? Well, look at the bright side. You could be Diddy, chin up. Like the shrug emoji. Oh gosh. No, this is bad. Slow daddy, slow again. Oh, Renee is saying she cannot hear the video at all. Can you guys hear it? How come I can hear it? You guys can't. Well, I guess we'll skip it if I'm the only one listening. Um, so wait. Oh, so people posted a video of Diddy's family leaving the court after Cassie Ventura testifies. I'm really shocked there wasn't more like heckling after this. Like even Leo DiCaprio got heckled coming out of a restaurant in like hands or something. And the paparazzi was like, shame on you, Puppy Titi. Oh, maybe that's what. I don't want to see these people. Like this. This is what I was talking about. Shame on you, Leo. Daddy, shame on you. Yeah, I need more of that. Okay, page 6. Oh, I don't think there's anything. Oh, yeah, they reported that he asked her like what she called her grandfather, and she called him like Pop or something like that, and he made her call him that. That is sick. Like so twisted. Then on Daily Mail Entertainment and Daily Mail, they posted revealed the pictures Diddy didn't want you to see, and I'm not going to show those actually. Let's go back. Um, like I said, you can go to these sources yourself and look. So here's Jaguar Wright talking about the 5 people that started, what was it, Uptown Records? And like how they're all dead except for Albie Sure and Puffy is dead. Just things to take note of. Daily Mail posted full unedited video of Diddy's attack on Cassie is shown to court. I haven't seen the whole video. I don't want to see it. I don't need to see it because I've seen enough. This man is definitely a monster. I don't even care if you're on all the drugs in the world. Like, that's just inhumane. Us Weekly reported Cassie allegedly once overdosed during a freak off. That's scary. This is from the Shade Room. It says Cassie and Diddy's attorney arrive at court for day 3 of trial. Cassie's attorney, Douglas Wigdor, said the finish line is in sight, where Cassie's friends and family are on the other side of the finish line, and that her training, her truth will get her through to that point and prevail. She was on the stand like a lot. The Neighborhood Talk posted, okay, so this is major warning, but I feel like people should know. So Cassie says antibiotics stopped working for after constant UTIs from Diddy freak-offs. Also claims she had mouth sores from too much oral sex. Ugh, so awful. Oh, he is a demon. All right. People posted Diddy pleaded for sympathy from Cassie after assaulting her and invoked his children, she testifies. What a coward. He makes me sick. Ugh, he's so sick. Says Sean Diddy Combs pleaded with Cassie to call him after viciously beating her at the hotel in 2016. That's psychotic. Oh, page 6 posted Justin Bieber goes on confusing rant about God, Alaska living, and rats amid drug concerns. So Justin Bieber's behavior has been a little bit erratic lately, and I don't know if I reposted this in my stories, but apparently his team has like made comment, or they spoke about this and said he was never a victim of Diddy's, which I just don't believe. But I feel so bad for all these people. Who else is spiraling? I just said this the other day. Who else is spiraling right now? I know it's so I reposted Preston Mitchum from Summer House Martha's Vineyard. He posted a reel about just like letting sexual abuse survivors know that they are being seen and know that they matter, and that we all process grief differently, and do what you need to take care of yourselves. And I appreciate Preston for posting things like this. Post Style and Washington Post said Sean Combs threatened to release freak off videos. Cassie testifies. This is what Hugh Hefner allegedly did as well. And also passed out drugs and had these freak offs or whatever. And you could see this in my early Diddy stories, Instagram story highlights. Allegedly, there's like tunnels that connect all these Hollywood homes, and like, I don't even want to know. Like, it could get really dark. I don't want to know everything. I like being like ignorant sometimes, but I know it's not good. I try my best. I'm trying to like, I can't handle all of this. This is difficult news to discuss. So Hollywood Unlocked posted that Cassie alleges she was raped by Diddy on her living room floor in 2018 while she was dating her now husband, Alex Fine. His eyes were black, Cassie said about Diddy. Crazy. The Neighborhood Talk. Cassie claims Diddy raped her after she broke things off, says her trauma almost drove her to attempt to unalive herself. Details being paid $20 million in 24 hours after 2023 lawsuit and book about abuse. The Shade Room post, Cassie alleges Diddy threatened to hurt her and Kid Cudi after learning about their relationship, and Kid Cudi takes a stand, and we're going to hear about that. Also, I've been saying this. Look, this is September 26, 2024. I've been demanding Heather Holla Thompson to make a statement regarding her close relationship with Puff Daddy, Diddy, whatever his name is. And we still haven't heard anything. But she was so quick to mention how close she was with him when she was on Real Housewives of New York. What's that all about? Where is she now? Holla. Okay. Oops. Oh my gosh. Page 6 posted every celebrity mentioned during Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial and why. I didn't go through the list. I've already gone through the list pretty much in September. Flo Daddy Flo posted essentially Diddy's cooked. Like the testimony today already, we're like three days into it's like the second week of trial. The first week they did jury selection. So this is like when they only called like 2 people to the stand at that point. And I think everyone kind of, I don't know, actually. You don't know what could happen. I wish we had boots on the ground. I wish we could just see, like Truman Show style. Like, I want to know what's going on with the jurors. We need a camera on each of them. What are they thinking? We need confessionals every day. We don't have to see them right away. They can show us after the trial, but I want to know. Okay, so the Neighborhood Talk posted, Diddy is being sued for an alleged 2001 grape by a woman that says his penis was the size of a Tootsie Roll. Claims she was relieved because she knew it wouldn't hurt as much. And itty bitty Diddy. This is where we got itty bitty Diddy. I mean, to say you're relieved, she got him. Oh my God. 50 Cent saw it and he's loving it, obviously. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there was some confusion going on. Us Weekly posted exclusive, Aubrey O'Day will take the stand at Diddy's trial, source says. Okay, the source was wrong. And I don't know, like, I think what happened, Aubrey was scheduled to record a podcast in New York during the trial, and I think someone saw her in New York and assumed it was for Diddy's trial, thinking that she was going to take the stand or something, but that's not the case apparently, and I guess she hasn't been asked to. So I don't think it's that she doesn't want to speak out. I think it's just she hasn't been asked. So we'll find out more, I'm sure. Hollywood Unlocked posted Diddy reportedly overdosed on opioids in 2012 following a freak off, a trip to a sex club, and a party at the Playboy Mansion. I just said this. Oh my God. I don't want to be right. I don't want this to be true. I mean, I have to just stop and wake up. I mean, I already know that this man is evil, but like I feel like it may be worse than we even are finding out. And what's to say that we're even going to find out everything? I'm sure there's way more to this. I mean, if he's this evil and he's had this much power, I'm sure this is just like scratching the surface. I don't even want to know what else he has done. But I do want to know. I need to know. Hollywood Unlocked posted Danity Kane's Dawn Richard expected to testify against Diddy tomorrow. She did. Extra TV posted Diddy trial, Cassie Ventura name drops Britney Spears, Kid Cudi, Drake, and more in testimony. Okay. I don't know why I don't know if this is relevant or not, but TMZ posted from a clip from The Nerve with Megyn Kelly, which I thought she got canceled, so I don't know how she wound up here. But the headline says, Megyn Kelly caught Diddy dry humping a Kardashian at the Met Gala. A source denies the claim, but I think Zach Peter went through and did like process of elimination based on what years Diddy was there, what years each Kardashian was there, and what years they were in a relationship or single. And I think the hypothesis or theory is that it was with, allegedly, maybe Kylie. Which, how old is she? I hope she was at least like an adult. She wasn't going as a minor, right? To the Met Gala? No. Okay. But still, she's very young. What is this one? This is from Chatty Patty Jr. I'll Be Sure speaks, says Sean Diddy Combs tried to kill him and believes Diddy killed Kim Porter. I think so too. It's just weird how like Kim died of pneumonia, Brittany Murphy died of pneumonia, and then Brittany Murphy's husband died of pneumonia, and then you have all these like suspicious deaths. Biggie, Tupac. And then people are also saying Jamie Foxx may have been like attacked by Diddy or whatever, and that's why he was in a coma too. But I guess Jamie Foxx is denying that. Do we believe him? Is this like another Bieber situation? Nothing happened. Okay, this is important. Wait. So I saw this on Keep Oversharing, and this post says, why didn't she just leave? Okay, and this is important because there were things in Cassie's testimony that people were using against her to say, like, she could have just left. Like, what she was saying, I love you or whatever. And like, people who are saying that don't understand the level of abuse that occurs or can occur in these type of situations, especially with a young girl with zero power, with a much older man with all the power. Like, hello. So I'm going to read this post. It says, even if someone is able to leave, the abuse doesn't stop. In most cases, it actually gets worse, which we now know she was raped by him after she tried to leave. In most cases, it actually gets worse because the distance makes the abuser feel like they're losing control. And for the abuser, nothing is worse than losing control of the victim. Shaming women for staying, for falling in love with bad men, for making excuses for an abusive partner. None of that makes the world safer for women, and none of it addresses the epidemic of violence against women. Accusing women of actively choosing to be brutalized in exchange for fame and money is just misogyny and another way the patriarchy relies on the idea that women are vindictive and manipulative by nature. That annoys me that people think like that. Violent people are scary and dangerous. It is scary and dangerous to stand up to and set a boundary with someone who has diminished your self-worth and never allowed you a boundary. This is very, very true. So, I was like, maybe for a couple days, maybe 1 or 2, I might have been fighting with people in the comments, like anyone who was like, she could have left or whatever. I'm like, oh, hell no, not today. This is from Untamed Hero, Monty Mater. Am I supposed to know what that is? Oh my God, I feel stupid because I don't know what that is. People still victim shaming Cassie after this testimony, and the hotel footage tells you all you need to know about why women don't report and who to cover your drink around. Yeah, I did get into a fight with some guy who was like, she could have left, or I think it was a video of Cassie's husband running a 5K for charity for like domestic violence. Wait, how do I say that? Domestic abuse victims. Sorry. Okay. And I said, like, this is a real man. And I got so much hate for saying this is a real man. And I'm like, what? First of all, I'm saying a positive thing. So for someone to come in and like say something negative is just trolling. But they're like, oh yeah, more like a simp or something like that. And I'm like, what? It was blowing my mind. I couldn't believe the people in the comments. And I was like, well, thank you for letting the world know that you are not to be trusted and that you are dangerous. Because anyone who tries to defend that behavior or look the other way is also evil. That's abuse. This is the video. This is where, and I saw it on Nicole Bunch _ you can go there and probably see my comments and me fighting with people. That is a real man, okay? Oops. The Real Dr. Nadine posted, a power imbalance and love bombing can entrap a person to enter into a trauma bond. And I believe this post has more about trauma bonds and what happens to victims. Oh my God, I didn't read this one, but TMZ wrote, Diddy's sex slave vindicated by Cassie testimony. I didn't look into that. I don't want to know about this sex slave. Hollywood Unlocked posted, Cassie says Diddy took her phone, car, and passport because she was seen dancing with Chris Brown. Well, those are like the two worst people to be around. First of all, crazy. I'm not blaming her, by the way. People posted days after brutally assaulting Cassie at LA hotel. Here's the shocking text Diddy sent her. I think he said something. What did he say? I think he said he was like horny for her or something like that. It was demented. Chico Wazy, before you judge Cassie for staying, understand this. Abuse doesn't always look like bruises. Sometimes it looks like power, fame, a life you were promised. What she did this week wasn't just brave, it was a reckoning. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I stand with Cassie. I'm going to skip over this one. Oh, Cassie and her husband, Alex Fine, released statements following her testimony in Diddy's trial. And I saw that on Hollywood Unlocked. That was on May 16th. Okay. The Neighborhood Talk posted, Dawn Richards says Diddy tried to hit Cassie over the head with a black skillet filled with eggs. Claims she was told people could end up missing if she spoke out. That's nuts. This post from Untamed Hero said, I don't believe there's such a thing as mutual abuse. She said the defense team is going to say that she also abused him. She held the power, but we can see in the video where he's beating her, she clearly doesn't have any power. So there's no such thing as mutual abuse in this situation. And it is an insult to every victim and to every woman who's been abused. Clearly, like, I don't even think there's any examples. Was there any testimony that gave examples of Cassie being abusive towards Diddy? I don't think so. Apparently Method Man knew about Diddy. I hope he is innocent in all this. So then TMZ reported Aubrey O'Day says she will not testify at Diddy's trial, and we already talked about that. I hope she does release a book or something. 50 Cent reposted this AI reel that's Diddy in jail drinking Johnson's baby oil. He reposted from Man Meets Machine. While this trial is going on, Diddy's two daughters attend their high school prom in LA. Like, that's a wild week for them. That was in People. Perez Hilton posted Aubrey O'Day bashes selfish Diddy for having his kids present during trial. And I still didn't know at this point why she wasn't testifying, but I already mentioned why. And it's right here on her page. Aubrey O'Day, she was doing an iHeart podcast recording to talk about the Diddy trial. And I haven't listened to that, but you can if you want. So then TMZ reported Diddy would threaten people will die if they don't listen, says Dawn Richard. I already mentioned that. The Neighborhood Talk posted Cassie's ex-best friend, Carrie Morgan, testifies about a time she and Cassie hid from Diddy inside a ditch. I thought she was knocked out. Then she got up and ran to a wooded area. Then we hid in a ditch. What? Whispering? That is insane. I guess this was like her childhood friend that they like grew up together. But then when Cassie started dating Diddy, after this event took place or this incident, they never talked anymore. It's crazy. Oh, I saw this on People. Dawn Richard testifies Usher and others were present when Diddy allegedly punched Cassie in the stomach. Excuse me? Has Usher made a statement about this? And who else was there? Sloan Hooks reposted a clip that Diddy's daughters posted where they're like, we're getting ready for, I don't know if they're getting ready for prom or whatever, but they seem like they don't really care. I don't know if they care or not. I don't want to speak on them. All I said in the comments was they are really committed to matching. And people went off on me. They're like, they're children, for Christ's sake. I'm like, my statement is basically the equivalent of saying like they're twins. I'm making an observation and it's fact. So I don't know why people are going nuts. Anyways, what is this? The Shade Room. Diddy's former assistant testifies he had 5 girlfriends, including Cassie and Kim Porter, alleges he overheard Diddy calling Cassie young and moldable. And I heard, I'm not a lawyer, I heard that because of this statement, this is actually very damning evidence for why this is like a racketeering case, I guess. And again, I don't know all the legal details. That's what I heard. Hollywood Unlocked reported Cassie's former friend alleges Diddy attacked her with wooden hanger. I have not spoken with Cassie since. That's so sad. I feel like she should have called the police. No? I just don't understand why nobody called the police in all of these years. And was that security guard the first person ever to not take the bribe? I don't get it. So from TMZ, they reported Diddy hotel room photos from arrest entered as evidence in trial. There's like so much baby oil and I don't know, freak off supplies, I guess. Daily Mail. Let's see, what's this? I'm going to skip this one. Here's 50 Cent, still trolling Diddy. Love to see it. He's on a motorcycle with Epstein. Hollywood Unlocked posted disturbing images of Cassie's injuries unveiled in Diddy's sex trafficking trial. She has bruises on her body. She's so tiny. Like, it's just so awful. Blakely Thornton, again, posted praising Cassie and just reinforcing the fact that this woman is incredibly brave. And even though Diddy tried to destroy her, she's actually winning. And we love that for her. Let's see. More from Flo Daddy Flo. I'm going to skip that one. TMZ reported Diddy's ex-assistant describes armed run-in with Suge Knight at LA restaurant. Like, this is a lot. The Neighborhood Talk posted Diddy allegedly kept video of assistant Diddy bopping on drugs as blackmail just in case. Yo. I don't like that. I'm triggered by learning about Hugh Hefner and all his demons. And it makes me so mad that Hugh Hefner got away with it. He really got away with it because he was so rich and powerful. And that makes me sick. Disgusting. The Neighborhood Talk posted, oh, wow, Diddy's defense elects not to cross-examine Cassie's mother on the stand. That is interesting because apparently she testified that Diddy threatened to, well, he blackmailed Cassie and said he was going to release her sex videos that he took when she was like not even sober. And he made her pay him $20,000, which she didn't have, so she had to take out a home loan just to pay him. He is vile, disgusting. He said, what did she say? Regina Ventura said, it made me sick. Sean Combs demanded $20,000, he said, to recoup losses due to Mr. Mescuti. Oh, because of Kid Cudi? What? From my husband and myself. Oh my God, he makes me sick. Ugh. So the Shade Room posted, Cassie's mom testifies she paid Diddy $20K after he demanded payment for intimate tape of Cassie. We already talked about that. And then the Talk of Shame posted, Kid Cudi is expected to testify this week in Diddy trial. Again, go back to the early Diddy Instagram story highlights, and there's stuff about Kid Cudi, and we find out in his testimony, and we get the pictures of what Diddy did. He did it. Did he do it? He did. This was wild. Hollywood Unlocked posted, shake my head. Diddy's former assistant says mogul carried pills with Obama's face on them. Why? Please don't involve the Obamas. Okay. Wizard of Radical Self-Respect on Instagram posted, Cassie tells Diddy, I feel lost without you. Then people say, she's no victim. Here is why they are wrong. Yeah. Just because she said that doesn't mean like, oh, it's all good. She was asking for it. Like, are you insane? The Uncut with 3 T's posted, Diddy's ex-bodyguard Gene testifies in court, calls him demonic in explosive sex trafficking case. Is he the one who recorded that audio of that man screaming and like you could hear clapping? Oh my God, I'm traumatized from this. And I'm sorry if I'm traumatizing you all with me. We're in it together. I don't know. Okay, here we go. This one was weird. The Neighborhood Talk posted, male escort shares that he wrote a book titled In Search of Freezer Meat, where he speaks on his erectile dysfunction and encounters with Cassie and Diddy, says Diddy would have his face covered like a Muslim woman. Why is it called Freezer Meat? Oh my God, this video is kind of nuts. Conspiracy World. They show a video and they posted, remember when Diddy said he would show Ellen's tape? And Diddy is on the Ellen show saying like, yeah, remember that tape, which is just creepy. The Neighborhood Talk posted sensitive content. Feds drop photos from Diddy's raid, find sex toys, drugs, and phones hidden inside boots. Also share more photos of Cassie's bruises. Joy of Everything posted this video of French Montana in the airport. This is well before the trial started. Not well before, but maybe like a couple weeks before. This person filming, he says he's a journalist. He goes up to French Montana. He's like, oh, you going to the Met Gala, blah, blah, blah. And French was like, yeah, I don't know. I went before, blah, blah. And then the journalist was like, hey, what are your thoughts on P. Diddy? And French just like walked away, and the guy's still recording. He starts walking away, but then French Montana's bodyguard or security comes over and starts telling the guy, you need to delete that. And he's like, no. He's like, no, it's mine. No, I don't know if he said that, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Because don't forget, they hung out a lot. Okay, Hollywood Unlocked posted Kid Cudi has begun testifying against Diddy, explains why he wanted to fight him. He broke into my house, hurt my dog. They say, I mean, we already know he's a monster, but they also say if you can hurt animals, then you can hurt people, and that's not okay. There are signs. What is this one? Flow Daddy Flow. I'm going to skip that one. Oh my God. I wish you guys could hear this. Hold on. Oops, not that. Oh my gosh, she calls the Tootsie Roll midget. So it says on Hollywood Unlocked, Nancy Grace reacts to Diddy's penis being compared to a Tootsie Roll by accuser. Suddenly, I lost my appetite, Sean Combs. Oh my gosh, Nancy Grace is trolling Diddy. And I just couldn't help but think, like, maybe, just maybe, Nancy Grace and 50 Cent should team up. Can you imagine them hanging out, like, just trolling Diddy together? 50 Cent posted, he only made Cassie's mom take out a home equity loan to pay 20K for him to not put out sex tapes. Free itty bitty Diddy. He's joking. He doesn't really think we should free Diddy. But I did see, and I didn't repost this because I was so annoyed, but there were a bunch, I guess people are getting paid like $20 an hour to stand outside the courtroom and wear free Diddy shirts. And it's gross. That's why 50 Cent posted this one of him wearing a free Diddy shirt. He said, tell me where to send the invoice. Oh my God, he's so funny. Okay, Us Weekly posted Diddy's former assistant George Kaplan quit after seeing him throw apples at a woman. What the hell is wrong with him? You can't throw apples at anybody. You're not supposed to do these things. Why? I don't understand how he got away with this for so long. Let me see on the neighborhood talk. Q from day 26. Don't forget, day 26 was Making the Band, that reality show. Says he believes Diddy tried to sacrifice him. Claims Dawn gave him an ecstasy pill from Diddy that made him pass out. In 20 minutes, he woke up screaming, surrounded by cameras. It felt like someone was trying to hurt me or take me out. It's nuts. People posted, judge says Diddy's trial should wrap by July 4th as next witnesses are revealed. This is an 8-week-long trial. Freddie P, I think he's from day 26 also. This is from TL Young Boss and the Art of Dialogue. He says he thinks that Diddy was grooming them. And I think so too. He said because like, and his explanation is these bands that he was putting together of young men and young women, they weren't like bringing in money. He feels like he built those groups to groom them. Just sick. And I think that's it. Yep. I'm sorry. That was kind of a downer. I mean, it was a massive downer, but I feel like we have to talk about it. Oh, N-Dub's finally here, right when we finish up. N-Dub, what are you thinking about Diddy? Bad, bad, bad man. All right. I just wanted to come on here and give a Diddy update. We need to expose people like this and not to be dramatic, but he ruined all of our lives. He ruined everything in our hip hop history, I feel like. Diddy did it. anyways, I just wanted to come on and share my findings with you all. If this live stream helped you put pieces together, like the video, drop a comment and subscribe. It helps independent creators like myself more than you know. You can support this work by grabbing a Bravo and Blaze lighter over at bravoandblaze.com or join our Patreon for bonus content and exclusive deep dives. We go live weekly to cover all things Bravo, cannabis, and chaos. And if you ever miss a stream, catch the replay on YouTube or the podcast version on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow me at Bravo and Blaze on all social media platforms. We're at Jenny Blaze on YouTube, and I will see you all next time. Stay lit. Wow.